second, third, and fourth. Darcey, we'll start with you. Thank you very much.
When you hear about politics in Trenton, a lot of people's first reaction is cynicism. And I don't think that that's any surprise, because for years we've seen political insiders use their elected office for personal gain. We see our infrastructure crumble, we see our economy slow, and our property taxes rise, and there's no real relief for our middle class. I think that if we want to change what's happening in Trenton, we need to change who we send there. As I said earlier, before I moved to Chester and starting our small farm, I worked more than 20 years in finance as a regulatory analyst and project manager. I made sure that we had systems to ensure transparency and oversight, and I think that that's something we need more of in Trenton on both sides of the aisle. I've heard my opponents say, again, what problems we're in. There's only one person at this table who has been in the legislature, and so I think some of that responsibility would have to fall on his shoulders. In the state assembly, I will fight every day to hold our government accountable and make sure it's working for ordinary people like me, like my family, and not special interests. Because the issues that are at stake are real issues. These aren't abstract policy discussions. This is things that affect people every day. Their health care, their kids' education, their ability to hold a job. And I think that it's time that we have some new ideas and some new energy to break the inertia and the logjam that we see at the state house. Thank you.
Thank you. Tony, you're next.
Thank you. When you leave here tonight, you walked outside and you asked 10 people on the street whether or not they thought New Jersey was moving in the right direction. My guess is 8 out of 10 would say no. And the fact of the matter is that the Democrats have controlled the legislature for nearly 2 decades. And what has it got us? Highest in the nation property taxes, worst business tax climate in the country, worst debt structure, highest outward migration. All of these things have come under Democratic control. Darcey's correct. If you want to change what's happening in Trenton, you need to change the party that controls it. Or at least send somebody down there that's going to be a check on the miserable policies that have put us in this position over the last 20 years. And I'll say one more thing. In the time I've spent in the legislature, I've learned one thing. That in order to be an effective leader, you need to have compassion and respect. You need to have compassion so that you listen to people and understand their problems. Because if you don't have compassion, you'll never understand what those folks are going through. And you have to have respect. You have to have respect for people on the other side of the aisle so that you can work with them and they'll work with you. I can tell you right now, my opponents are pure, partisan, Democrat legislative candidates. You don't have to go any further than their Facebook pages to realize it. Just pull it up. Threatening harm to Republicans, saying they're angry every day, calling John McCain a traitor a week after he was diagnosed with brain cancer, and the list goes on and on and on.
Thank you.
Think about that.
Thank you. Lisa?
So we know that elections have consequences. I said it at the beginning, and I think it's more important than ever. You've gotten to hear from all 4 of us. You've heard about what we believe in, who we are, and most of all, I think you've gotten to see what our character is like. I think that's been on excellent display tonight. I'm running because I don't think that there is anybody who represents us who shares my values. And I'm looking forward to being able to represent this district and be able to fight for health care, fight for gun safety, fight for our economy, fight for property taxes, and all of the beliefs that we all share together. This has been a rough night. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something from it. I think that it's been a little bit unfortunate because this is not how I was hoping this night would go, because I think this night is really here for the voters. We've had the status quo in Trenton. We've had Senator Bucco here the entire time. And again, New Jersey isn't moving in the right direction. It's time to send some fresh faces. to Trenton, and I think Darcey and I are just the right people. Thank you.
Thank you. Brian?
You know, I think Lisa really should get down off her high horse, because for the past 3 weeks, there's been a smear campaign run against me on TV. You've got every 10 minutes on News 12, because I said one thing, that I would have been resounding no on Governor Murphy's budget. That's what I said, and that's it. That's why they're not taking a stance, because it impacts their ability to continue to smear me on TV. So I don't know about this character thing. You can do some research and you can see what they've been doing to me, and it's not right. I stood up here tonight, and I told you about me. I'm a West Point grad, I'm a combat veteran, I'm a small business owner, and I've stood here tonight and I've given you real, tangible solutions that can be immediately implemented. I told you we should eliminate the marriage penalty. I told you we should index tax brackets to inflation. I told you that if we fully fund with our income tax, we fully fund our school funding formula, that there will be an immediate reduction in property taxes. I told you these things that I will do, and I will do them. The two people to my left can't answer a simple question, and whether we will agree or not on every issue, and we'll not. We probably will not. The only person you should agree with 100% in your life is yourself. But I'll tell you what, I will always be straight with you. I will always answer a question. And the biggest vote that any assembly person has to take every year is on that budget. The biggest vote is whether or not you will support or defend the budget. And because they love smearing me on TV and attacking me and insulting my mother, they can't give you an answer. And that should speak to their character. And if you aren't familiar with what I'm on, put on News 12 and you can watch it and you'll see why I'm so upset about it. But just think about this one thing, and I'll leave you with this. There are two people in here who, in the biggest vote that they will take as members of the Assembly, if they were there, can't even tell you how they would have voted.
Thank you. Okay, so we're done. I just want to thank everyone for coming this evening.
Morristown.